In the ancient village of Torumu, nestled amidst lush lands and tranquil rivers, the people lived harmoniously, supporting one another in peaceful coexistence. However, this tranquility was gradually disrupted by a young man named Sanshaya. Feared by all in the village, Sanshaya was a master of deceit. With sharp eyes and cunning skills, he manipulated the villagers' trust to stealthily take their possessions. Outwardly kind, he pursued only his greedy interests behind the scenes. One day, Sanshaya set his sights on the land owned by an elderly villager, Dantan, a well-respected individual revered for his wisdom and dedication to the community. Sanshaya approached him sweetly, offering a fair price for the land. Reluctantly, Dantan agreed, believing it to be for the greater good. Yet, instead of fair compensation, Dantan received worthless, broken tools and a handful of old coins, just as Sanshaya sold the land to another merchant at a profit. The villagers, distressed by Sanshaya's exploitations, sought the counsel of Buddha, who had arrived in their village during his travels. They explained their plight, seeking guidance from Buddha. Buddha listened and replied quietly, "All actions have consequences, whether good or evil, and the one who reaps these outcomes is none other than oneself." Hope flickered among the villagers, yet Sanshaya dismissed Buddha's words. That night, Sanshaya visited Buddha, challenging him about his wealth gained from deceit. Buddha replied, "Every action, driven by intention, bears fruit which ultimately returns to you. How and when it manifests is the seed you have sown." Sanshaya left, laughing. "Then I must be sowing good seeds," he remarked. The next day, as Buddha spoke to the gathered villagers, Sanshaya listened from afar, oblivious to the deeper meaning of Buddha's teachings. Buddha explained, "Actions of intent will always bring forth results. Vicious actions yield negative outcomes, good deeds positive ones. Yet, people often lose sight of truth, focusing only on immediate results." As events unfolded, Sanshaya unknowingly set off a chain reaction. The displacement of Dantan strained his family, leading to Dantan's worsening health. His daughter Anita, desperate, sought loans to afford medication. Everyone feared Sanshaya's wrath and refused to help Anita. An anguished Anita turned to Buddha, who dedicated his wisdom to illuminating the web of interdependence among all beings, offering guidance and support. Despite Sanshaya's seeming success, his actions began influencing the village in unexpected ways. The land he coveted became desolate, and the merchants, disillusioned by Sanshaya's betrayal, severed ties with him. Villagers covertly conspired against him, resisting his control. Sanshaya's wealth and power dwindled daily. Finally, faced with the consequences of his actions, Sanshaya returned to Buddha, seeking answers. Sanshaya demanded, "Why am I suffering so much despite my pursuit of success?" Buddha replied, "Your suffering comes from a deeper source. It springs from your desires and attachments, causing you to sacrifice others for your own gains." Sanshaya couldn't ignore Buddha's insight, recognizing his own confinements. "How can I end this suffering?" he queried, eagerly seeking resolution. "By recognizing the pain you've caused and making amends," Buddha advised. Sanshaya resolved to confront his past transgressions. He started with Dantan, offering heartfelt apologies and pledging to restore what he had taken. His sincere actions began to gradually win over the villagers' hearts. Eventually, Sanshaya helped restructure the devastated land, shared his resources, and worked tirelessly to remedy the suffering he had initiated. Slowly, the village and Sanshaya himself began to transform. The land flourished, and the community's prosperity returned. At last, Sanshaya understood true happiness stemmed not from dominance, but from harmony and cooperation. This tale illustrates that our actions inevitably influence our future selves. The story aligns with the Buddhist teachings of cause and effect. The threefold reasons: karma, illustrating delayed yet certain outcomes of all actions. Interdependence, which shows our actions reverberate, affecting ourselves and others. Awareness, requiring mindfulness of desires to transcend suffering. By learning from past errors and growing positively, our actions yield fruitful, harmonious results. Embracing kindness, even in small measures, nurtures the future, enriching ourselves.